jumping into the Q&A, I saw, and I'm sharing my screen. Nick, if you glance over to the Q&A, there's a question from Sergio.
I'm heading there now. Please hold, caller.
Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. You are caller number 47 in the queue. Your call will be answered in 732 minutes.
That actually happened to me the other day. I was told I was number 150 in the queue. I was very excited. Sergio's question, in the enterprise admin consent, there are low, medium, and high level permissions. How do we know which permission is low, medium, or high? Great question. At this moment, there are only 5 permissions in low: OpenID permissions, email offline access, OpenID profile, user.read. However, the other 2 tabs are empty.
So if I had to take a stab at this, when we start looking at admin or consent options, I haven't looked at the latest documentation from Microsoft around this, Nick. I don't know if you have, but typically from a low perspective, it's a read, right? And if you look at it, it says user.read, it's not user.read.all. Anything that has a write functionality, or, the typical CRUD stuff, right? Where you can update, not
that'll
just
be a medium.
Create, read, update, medium to high. I don't have an exact answer for Sergio. I don't know if you've had a look at this, Nick.
So I can talk to this, and what you'll see, and I'm going to be massively oversimplifying this, but low, medium, and high. So low level permissions, anything, as Al says, is read. Medium is anything where I can start changing. So where I have a combination of read, write, or change permissions. So I have write permissions to some kind of user data, access to a user inbox, or I can modify a setting for non-critical function. High level permission normally starts with the word full control over something. And that means data. It could be a security control itself, like the ability to change a role. So, if I use an example of an application that can delete users or manage administrator level access or access all files in an organization, that would be a high level permission.
Yeah, I think you were right on the money there. It starts with full control, right? Because that gives you full CRUD. Yeah. It's not just a read, or, you're writing an attribute extension using, AD Connect or whatever they're calling it today, right? And I think that if we look at the time, we are 2 minutes to go. And we've actually finished on time. I think we need extra cookies from the ENR team. Also, scan the QR code. You can get your free... Is Laura putting her hand up because she wants to speak?
I was just congratulating you guys on being on time.
Thank you.
Get your free application governance assessment report, scan the QR code, or head over to appgovscore.com, click the button, look at, if you're really interested, because we've had customers say, well, what does AppGov actually have access to? There's an entire article to tell you all about that. And also, at the beginning of the year, Midnight Blizzard was a thing, right? So it covers a whole bunch of traditional things, like, I think Midnight Blizzard was EWS, right? The Exchange stuff, your world, yeah?
Amongst other things, yes.
Yes.
But yes.
So have a look at that. And yes, red means bad. It does illuminate your world, right? The number of risky applications you currently have. And it's, it's an oversimplification of everything that you need to look at. But it's a place to start. And literally, it takes 20 minutes. I suppose a big thanks from all of us we're not at ENR, but I mean, if you want to get hold of everyone that's on this call, people behind the scenes, you can find them on the Twitteratis, the interwebs, the X's, the LinkedIn's, at AppGovScore, at ENR Consulting. They are prolific, and they will respond to you on X. We're calling it X, the Musk platform, right? You can find Nicolas at
Nicolas Blank, and you can find Alistair at
Alistair Pugin. Enjoy the rest of your week. We love doing these things, and we love spending time with you. We're limited to an hour because of the webinar police, and we'll catch you next month for the next scintillating series, or the next scintillating episode in the series around application and identity governance and you. Ciao, ciao.